Good afternoon. Tommy from Diecast Emporium here. Um, really wanted to touch on a couple things that have really been bothering me lately, and I figured instead of doing a long, drawn-out narrative on either the Facebook page or on Instagram, that I would do my very best to keep it short, while at the same time getting my point across. I have said from the very beginning that my number one goal for taking the few seconds, in some cases literally, that I have free in a day to do this kind of content, because I want to share my love of this hobby with other people that love this hobby, and there are so many of you out there. And as I've said before, there are very few things in life that attracts such a wide spectrum of people. You have people young and old, people who are teenagers and younger, and people who are in their 20s, people who are in their 60s. And I love that. I love meeting and networking with people. But the number one thing that bothers me is the unbelievable amount of, or lack thereof, really, respect that seems to be going around. And it's almost gotten to the point now where I'm taking a serious look at closing this down, at least temporarily. And I don't know if it's just because there are a lot of other things that are far more important than this that are taking up a lot of my time, or that I'm just getting tired. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But I feel like the only reason I was doing this was to bring joy to other people, and I don't feel like there's much joy in it. It seems every Instagram post or every Facebook post or what have you is, where did you get that? Or how much money is this? Or can I buy this? Guys, I have said it till I'm blue in the face. Nothing that you see on my page under the Diecast Emporium name and likeness is for sale. Nothing is. I don't care if you offer me 5 times what it's worth. That's not what I'm here to do. And it frustrates me to no end. I don't know if some of the people who are doing this think it's funny. It's not funny. It's extremely annoying. It's extremely immature. And quite frankly, all you do is make yourself look like an ass. And excuse my language. But it really is starting to get to that point where it sucks the fun out of it for me. So, I guess what I'm saying is, I love this community. I always will be a part of this community. Even before and after people like myself are gone, this community will be here. It was here before I started doing YouTube videos. It was extremely healthy before I even started doing YouTube videos and Instagram pictures. And hopefully, it will be just as healthy after people like myself are gone and moved on, which I hope is not for some time. But if I continue to get message after message and complaint after complaint, I don't see why it makes any sense to deal with that. And this is something I do for fun. I shouldn't be frustrated in any sense of the word, or even stressed, or whatever. This is supposed to be a stress reliever. I mean, most of you guys know what I do for a living, and the absolute last thing I want when I have 10 minutes to myself is to get pissed off or to deal with any of the BS that goes on. So, I guess in closing, I just want some of the younger people to really hear the words that I'm saying, and hopefully it will click, something will go off in their head, and, you know, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but, you know, I'm here to help, I'm here to network, I'm here to communicate, but really it takes 5 seconds to do your own research before you ask me a question. I can't emphasize enough to you how important my time is. My phone or my computer or whatever literally lately has been going off 24 hours a day. So if you send me a question like, hey, is this for sale? Or where did you get this? Or, you know, one of those questions that you could so easily answer by simply doing a quick Google search, yes, it frustrates me. Yes, it annoys me. So I don't know what else there is to say. There's been a lot of rant videos and a lot of, you know, other videos that have been done recently. And I know this is kind of a universal feeling from a lot of people. So hopefully, like I said before, this will open some eyes. I don't expect anything to change overnight. That's completely unrealistic. But hopefully those that watch this video, you know, will think twice before they try and start some high school drama BS on any of the social network pages that I'm affiliated with, because really, guys, I mean, some of you just need to grow up. So anyway, I appreciate those of you that have now sat through a 6-minute video, and it's very sad that, you know, this is very much a minority thing. It's definitely not in the majority that's doing this. But it only takes a few people to really hurt and bring us down. So, I mean, think of it this way: if you had, this is a terrible example, but I mean, say you had a bag of Skittles and 8 of them were completely fine and 2 of them were poison. Well, guess what? The 2 of them that are poison are going to kill you. So, I mean, there's an example for you. So, anyway, thank you guys. Those good guys out there that have continued to support me and have continued to really appreciate the content that I bring. I'm a very small voice in a very big world, so I do appreciate it, and I will always stay grounded, and I will never, ever, ever intentionally upset somebody. So, as always, guys, be safe, and hopefully the next video will have a completely different tone than this one did. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.